So we're here today to relaunch the Gwent Missing Children team and celebrate the £1 million bid that we've been awarded by Big Lottery to extend and expand the project to incorporate missing children into child sexual exploitation, trafficking and modern day slavery.
Well, missing children has always been an area that police officers have found really difficult and challenging to deal with. And often we can perceive young missing children as a lot of hassle, when actually they're the people who need our service the most. And asking those questions about how they are actually operating, what things they're doing, is just so important. What's worked really well with the Missing Children's Project here in Gwent is that opportunity for the 5 local authorities, health, the police, the third sector, all to come together and work as one public service in dealing with some of the problems. And there's still a long way to go on this, but the opportunities that we've had so far have been superb, and we have really made a big difference on vulnerable children's lives. I actually think it's the model for the future, and the support from the Big Lottery in allowing us to carry this on for the next 5 years is absolutely outstanding.
I'm Emma Coopey. I'm a detective constable within the Public Protection Unit. At the time I was working with the missing person team on Operation Quartz when I first came involved with our survivor. When I first came across her, there were a number of issues in the fact that she was only very young, very vulnerable, and the fact that she was involved with drink, drugs and also associating with older males. Working with survivor was quite difficult in the fact that we had to try and engage with her and build her trust. But over time and having the support from the missing persons team, we were able to do that from having constant contact with her and basically responding to her needs when she needed somebody to be there for her. As a result of that, we formed a great relationship and she began to trust the police and social services, which then resulted in her then subsequently talking about her abuser and how she had suffered, and then resulting in us taking the case to court and the offender being prosecuted. Tell me what happened.
When I was 12, I started taking drugs and alcohol and getting into the wrong crowd of people, and then it just really became my natural thing to take drugs and drink, and it just progressed for a little bit. I met an older man who was a lot older than me and would pick me and my friend up in his car and take us places and buy us alcohol, give us money for drugs, and then give me gifts, tell me he loved me and tell me that we'd get married when I was 18. And then it just went on like that for quite a while.
The missing persons team and myself got involved with you. How did that change the way that you were dealt with?
It wasn't different people all the time. It was always like you that comes. I knew that like I wasn't having to explain myself again. You already knew what I was going through. You already knew my story. So, and like I just knew I could trust you, and you was there when I needed you. You'd arrange to meet me, and you'd make sure you was there. And it was a lot different to like uniformed police officers and social services.
My name's Matt Sedgeby. I'm a Detective Inspector from Gwent Police, and I'm here today at the Breaking the Cycle launch of the Missing Person Hub in Gwent. The reason I'm here is to actually give participants and delegates an insight to the work that we've been doing around involving survivors' feedback and voices in improving our services to vulnerable young children.
The Breaking the Cycle team has been absolutely fundamental to bring lots of different agencies together, such as police, social services, education, health, in order to create a real dynamic and comprehensive risk assessment of a young person. What that means for the police is that when a young person goes missing, we've got that real comprehensive risk assessment available in which we can then put the most appropriate resources, and our deployment is absolutely linked to the risk that they pose. The new setup of the team, bringing together modern day slavery and child sexual exploitation, is going to further enhance the services they're able to provide for us.